look good, whatever. Like, oh, it's like me. Nice to have money. Huh?
Yeah. That's all you.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Growing Up Italian podcast recap. Fortunately, today we don't have Michele, but we do
Michele's
have...
not here. Rocco's here.
Rocco's here. What's going on?
It's not the same without Michele, but we'll do a good episode for her.
The show must go on, as they say, right?
Michele's favorite line is the favorite leg of the tripod. I wonder how many people truly feel that way.
Not many. 3 or 4.
But yo,
here we are.
Crazy episode 180, bro.
We're closing in on 200.
Episode 180. Yeah, that's
Consistent.
crazy.
We never missed a week.
Not 1 week where we didn't do an episode.
Pandemic.
Zoom calls.
Whatever. Instagram lives we use.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Consistency is key, bro.
Yep. And we appreciate everybody stopping by. We look at the numbers. We really do appreciate it. Sabino holds down the fort as best as he can. I don't even know how that.
Just on the podcast side, you do your thing with the content.
Yeah,
this is
bro,
the content king of GUR.
Yo,
right
people don't realize behind the mic, how you got to put on a show, you know, and you got that personality, you got that flavor.
There's good days and bad days. You know?
Yeah.
I will tell you one thing, and I was just having this conversation. It's been crazy and I don't want to say difficult to do these episodes, but it's been a little more challenging because, you know, like you said, this is the 180th episode. We talked about so much.
Yeah.
We repeated a lot of things.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of different guests. Like, I was actually thinking about going back and counting how many different guests we've had.
I was just going to ask you, how many guests do you think that you've had?
At least 50, 60?
Yeah,
maybe 100?
Has to be.
Maybe 100? I don't know.
Now, I think you, out of 180, you're probably a part of 175 of those episodes.
Probably. I missed a couple.
So, like, you ever feel like you're repeating yourself?
All the time. People that listen to me, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, you know? There's only so many things we could talk about. But
Savina's a broken record.
With that being said, that's why we started doing things like Espresso Time.
Yep.
You got to watch Rocco on Twitch. He's great. Call of Duty. We were doing a lot of stuff on Twitch live with the sport games. Serie A's back.
Yep.
Maybe we'll do that once in a while for special games.
Yeah. No, we definitely have
Juve,
to.
Inter, the big games.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I mean, we get so many times. Are you guys even Italian?
Oh my God, man! It's like getting annoying at this point.
And it's funny now because now I have my kids. They're about to be 6. Now they get it, so it's even funnier.
Yeah.
Because my dad was calling Antonio a Metagon.
Yeah, I saw that video the other day.
So Tony's going, I'm Italian. So it's funny to hear my kids say that they're Italian. It just shows that what we're doing really means something. I mean, kids that are 6 years old are saying, we're Italian.
Well, I'm sure your kids see it firsthand. They see you probably all over their tablets and stuff. Like, oh my God, Daddy's on YouTube.
Well, they ask me what I do all the time. So they go, Dad, do you make sandwiches? I'm like, yeah. They're like, can we see videos of you? And they're like, I never seen you make sandwiches. Kind of like, because whenever I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
So you know how we have the playlist on our YouTube, and it says like the How's Your Panini playlist. It's like little videos I made sandwiches. So when I was driving them from school, they were looking, and I was just like, this is mad funny. And then I started showing them some interviews. So, like, they get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, wow. And I'm like, one day, hopefully you guys do this.
Right.
Know?
Well, that's the whole point,
Exactly.
And I think who better to emulate that than us right here?
Yeah.
It definitely starts with us. But as the generations go on, the pride's still going to be there. Like, the fact that your son's already saying, like, no, I'm Italian,
Yeah.
That brings joy to my heart, because any other culture, I feel, just like, nah, I'm American, like.
Or they don't even know. Like, they don't even know because
exactly.
it's so watered down. Exactly. But it's funny because my dad goes, you don't eat sauce on your pasta. How are you Italian?
Yeah, so then what makes you Italian, So, that's a great question.
So now, if someone doesn't eat marinara sauce, tomato sauce on their pasta, they always get abused. How are you Italian?
Do they get the Italian card?
Someone that doesn't eat seafood, like, you eat seafood.
Yeah,
right?
I love seafood.
But like a lot of our cousins don't. So remember, like Christmas Eve all the time. Like, how are you Italian? You don't eat seafood.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a fun conversation.
How are you Italian? I mean, you gotta. I don't know, bro. There's so many ways that you could be considered Italian, but I guess like the number one thing is you have to like sauce. Like how do you not like sauce? You know. And I'll give Tony the pass.
Tomatoes the agita.
Yeah,
right?
that
Like some people,
nice little heartburn.
This might be a good question for people that don't eat tomato sauce. What is it about it that you do not like tomatoes? You not like the taste?
That's a great question. I wish I could answer that for you, but I never had that problem. I wonder what they use instead of tomato sauce. Is
butter,
like pesto sauce. Don't tell me Alfredo.
Pesto's good. I like pesto.
Pesto sauce is good, but sometimes it could be mad bitter if it's not done right.
Yeah, like I feel like pesto sauce has to have the pinoles in it.
Yes, yeah.
You know how some people are allergic to nuts, so if you go to certain places, they'll leave pinoles out for allergic reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say, listen, we have pinole in our sauce. It comes out so much better. Speaking of which, Rayo's pesto sauce is amazing. We gotta go there. Yeah.
How was it? I saw you went there with Mikael and Anthony.
Rayo's was a fun time. Shout out to Anthony Sherrata. He hooked it up. That was one of the greatest steals of all time. I told Ant, like, listen,
come play for the Yankees.
Come play. I mean, listen, we interviewed Ant first.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew Ant from high school. You know.
So when Ant, like, he's a great kid. I see he's creating a lot of content, and I had a conversation with him. Like, yo, you're over here, we're here. Let's do. He's like, oh, I didn't even know there was choices. Like, of course I want to work with you guys.
Yeah.
So like, I just want to let everybody know, like, if you have something to bring to the table, come bring it. You know,
yeah,
we're willing to work with you.
Or if you know somebody, like if you're listening to this and you have a cousin, a niece, a nephew that is very prideful of the Italian culture, or just has funny videos and can somehow incorporate into the Italian culture, like shoot them our way. We're always looking for talent, and we're trying to work with people, trying to promote people. That's what we're all about. Giving somebody a chance, especially if the content fits our page. Why wouldn't we do it? It's a no-brainer.
Oh, yeah.
But the one thing that I hate is when people DM us like, yo, you gotta post this.
Yeah,
like,
I hate that.
The second I see that, I don't even watch the video. Like,
me
that is
neither.
the corniest thing to me. You should never tell somebody what to do.
What else I hate too, I should say this, is people like, you gotta do this. People that say, you gotta interview me for my song that just came out. Like, yo, don't get me wrong. We've been working with a lot of big Italian artists.
Yeah.
But yo, try to do right by us. Say like, yo, if I was growing up Italian, would I want to interview this kid? Like,
right.
Yo, at least say like,
yeah, you're right,
hey
bro.
guys, do me a favor, check out my album. It's not like, yo, when are you gonna have me up there? Like,
honestly though, I like that confidence though. If I got a message like that, I'd be like, okay, then maybe this guy's serious. But it comes off a little too
I don't
strong.
know, bro. That shit's never worked so far. It's like 0 for 3.
Yeah, I don't know what goes through some people's heads.
I look at it like you gotta build a relationship with people.
Yeah, bro. We never hit somebody up like, yo, let's do a podcast. Never. It's never like that. It's like, all right, form a relationship, get that bond, show them that you don't want something out of them.
Show support.
Yeah,
show support that you support us first.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the connection's there, the friendship's there, and
share
then you
a couple
can build
of
from
memes.
There. Yeah.
Buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Then you ask. Not you just ask,
Yeah, absolutely. But that goes with networking in general. You don't ask anybody for favors off the bat.
I know.
That's like,
you know what it is too, Rock? We've been in business since we're young. Your dad owns business. Yeah. My dad owns a business. We were behind a deli, a register since we were kids. So like, you kind of like start speaking to people at a young age. So like, certain people don't really ever experience like that.
Yeah.
Real human to human business interaction. They just and. Business is 90% of music business. So that's just the one thing I would say to anybody that's even listening to this and cares. Like, if you want to build with us, you got to start somewhere. But to talk about Rayo's.
Oh yeah, we got sidetracked a little bit.
I will say, shout out to Anthony, because his uncle had the table, and you got the hit up last minute, and we got the hit up last minute, and I couldn't turn that down. I've been trying to go there for 5 years.
You've been always saying like, you got to go there. You got to go.
We are going to go now, because I will tell you one thing. Ever since I went there, I got like 5 more invites.
Oh, really?
People like, when do you want to go? I'm like,
oh, okay.
You got the plug?
All right.
I'll go.
Yeah.
But when we did that little video, I saw a lot of people comment like, this is not the most exclusive restaurant in New York City.
Bro, everybody says that. I don't understand. Which one is it then?
All right. This is
Not
just what I wanna
Carbone's,
say.
not Rayo's. Like,
What is it?
what is it then?
Your uncle's pizzeria?
Tao, like Tao, you drop 5 racks, you get a table. That's not exclusive, bro. Spend it like I don't understand.
What I just wanted to say about Rayo's was, I'm not gonna say it's the best food I've ever had because that's not fair, but the ambiance and vibe in there is second to none. Like,
Yeah.
you walk in there, there's a lot of history. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's nothing else around it.
Where's
Like,
it located?
it's in Harlem, and it's like all these project buildings.
Right.
Impossible to park, no parking lot. So it's like, this is like a restaurant that, what is it even doing there? You know what I'm
Is
saying?
it busy?
There's like 10 tables, but every table
Small.
was taken.
Yeah.
Now, from what I've heard, so people that say you could get in there, yeah, you could get in there, sit by the bar, and then if you're lucky, like somebody like us that finishes early, because our reservations were like at 7, we got there 6:30, and they like sat us right away.
Right,
so
right.
we finished eating quick, and there was people at the bar. So like the people that just hang out at the bar, have a couple drinks, and
They're hoping that a table opens type of
that's
thing.
how you get to
Wow.
eat in there.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing with Rayo's is that somebody owns the table. So let's say every first Monday of the month, John owns this table. You know, every second Monday, it's this one. So it's like kind of like leasing a table. Now, if you don't show up when you have your table, you got to pay
Right.
or you lose your table.
Right.
Now, just stories I've heard is like electric workers that I know, like someone that owns an electric company did like $10,000 worth of work. I'm not saying it cost him 10,
Yeah.
but the bill would have been 10. He did work in someone's house for a table at Rayo's, and that's not even including the food. So let's say you own the table,
Right.
and I'm like, Rock, I'll come in the studio, I'll fix this, I'll fix that. Just give me your Monday table at Rayo's, you know?
Oh my God.
You don't got to pay for the food, just, give it to you. And then that's how it works.
That's
This
crazy.
is a true story.
That's got to be old school or something.
Yeah.
I never heard of something like that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
legendary spot. nonetheless.
the owner like supposedly passed a couple years ago. I didn't know him, but I've seen a million pictures of him. But when you walk in there, there's literally like 8 to 10 tables, super small spot. All their workers are from the area, nice guys. Everybody was super nice. You sit down to order, and when you order, there's no menus, nothing. The maitre d' sits by you and goes, "This is what we got." He goes, "For appetizers, we got this, this, and this, and this."
Yeah.
And for pastas, we got this sauce, this sauce, this sauce, and this sauce. Like he literally
Entree,
sits with you
yeah.
and orders. And then it's not just you, everybody there. That's kind of the vibe you get. It's like someone sits down, he pulls
Right.
up a chair, sits down and goes and like looks at you. I kind of like that. Like they really like sit down and say, "Okay, what do you guys want to eat?"
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? It's not like just
Personable.
passing you a menu
Yeah.
and you read it for an hour. It's like, this is what we're known for. This is what you got to have. This is your first time here? Try
Right.
the meatballs. You
Right,
know, like,
right.
so that's what I really liked.
The thing with me that gets me the most is like I feel like a lot of people, and Italians especially, and I don't care if I'm saying this, I'm calling out Italians. They try and downplay everything you do. Like no matter what you do in life, they can do it 10 times better. You got money, they got way more money than you. You love the Italian culture, they represent and are so prideful 20 times more than you.
Yeah.
No matter
They're
what you
more
can
Italian
do,
than you.
no matter what you do, they have to always one up you and never give you that credit. And that to me is probably the corniest thing in the world. Because what does
I
it
think
take
it's corny
to
when
compliment
someone
somebody?
shows off money too. Like,
Well, yeah, you're flexing. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, if
it
you got
depends.
it, you don't show it.
Yeah, that's how it works. But it's like, where do we get in this world where we always gotta show that we're better than somebody else? Like, what does it hurt saying, yo, like, yo, you look great today, bro. Like, I'm proud of all the work that you're doing. Like, nobody gets that, and instead it's like,
It's
damn,
a-
you went to Rayo's, bro.
Instead, it's like, you know how you say, "Oh, you look good," whatever. Like, oh, it's like me. Nice to have money. Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
like
exactly.
a backwards compliment.
Italians do that all the time. It's like you don't know whether they're being nice about it or they're trying to take you for an idiot, being a sham, you know?
Yeah. But listen, that's part of a beautiful thing and
Yeah,
part
definitely.
of ugly of
Definitely
being
beautiful.
Italian. But I will tell you, I'm sure you could like 100% vouch for me for this. But running this page, I've learned how to, kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
work my way through people
Bro.
even more.
The situations that you put yourself out of, I don't know how you do it half the time.
Yeah.
But
It is what it
Comes with
is,
it.
like people that are fake, I could be just as fake. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like being a fake person. I'd rather not talk to the person.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're going to be fake with me and I see it, I could be fake too. And we'll just leave it at that.
100%.
New business. Scopa tournament. We had to postpone it. It's coming soon.
It was supposed to be September 25th. It's most likely going to be, first?
October, November, because, I mean, listen, we live in New York City. There's a lot of things going on. I'm sure you guys know. We don't got to get into it too much.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, that's kind of the situation we had for September.
It's coming. It's coming.
But, yeah, we appreciate everybody's support. And then also, everybody's asking us about the Italian Tinder thing. I really want to do the speed dating thing, and that's next on the horizon too. So those are like the two big events that you
obviously
can expect from us soon.
Both in the works. It will be confirmed soon. So look forward to that. Those are the next two things we have coming up.
Also, the new T-shirt design. We can't tell you what it is yet.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to say anything yet.
It's coming. Shout out to
you'll
our
also
girl.
see that shortly. But great designer. We'll show love once the time comes.
Yep.
You guys be swooping everybody, so we don't want to mention too many things because we say one idea on this thing, it's a meme and it's a post and it's a video and it's a copy thing tomorrow. So
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not trying to do
Only
that.
the strong prevail. I had to say something else too that was new. Hold on, let me think. What about you, Rock? Anything else? Oh, also, if you have any ideas for content, we're like accepting people that are gonna help us like give ideas like, oh, you guys never made a meme of this. You never made a meme of that.
Right.
Like I said, when you do that, do it the right way.
Yeah.
Not, yo, Sally, post this.
Exactly. Don't be doing that.
That's it. That's really all I had to say.
All right, sounds good. Well, listen, guys, if you enjoy this video, please like, comment. Most importantly, subscribe. Helps us out a lot, and it helps us create great content for you all.
We love you all.
Stop the boat.